look at how to get started with Diffit. Start by going to diffit.me. You're going to come here and you're going to create your free account for the first time. You can sign in with Google. And you give information. Check as many of those as you like. All right, so now that my Diffit account is set up, you will get a approximately about a 2-month free premium trial. Again, from the day that you sign up, and anything you do with the premium, you can keep forever. So, pardon me. Now that I'm with Diffit here, I can create resources with a prompt. I can paste in an article or YouTube link, or I can upload a text or PDF, or paste in some text. I'm going to start here with the prompt. So if I wanted to create something about the resources for students to learn more about the California missions, I can then align it to specific standards here. I'm going to choose history, my state, my grade level. I can search for the topic, and I can choose tag the standards that you can check one standard at a time according to what you are teaching. So I'm going to choose this one right here. Again, I want this to be informational text. It's in English, 4th grade. And we'll click Generate Resources. It takes a second to think, and then we'll generate uh, quite a few resources for you. By default, you start here with some suggest some images that are related to your standard, and by default, you have the adapted reading passage here. So right here, if you look at this and you're like, you know what, it's I want which is this one longer, you go to adjust length, and right here by default starts off being short, but you can make it medium or long. Click long, click generate, it'll recreate it at a longer length. Down, you can see that it is now much longer, again at a 4th grade level. If you want to vet the sources that were used to create this passage, click on Show Sources. Then you have links to all the different resources online that was used to create this, and you can vet these as well. If you take a look at some of these here, and if you see one that maybe you don't trust, or maybe you think you have a better one, you click Edit Sources. Then you can uncheck, or you can certain ones. So maybe I don't want this one here. I can add my own here. If I have one that I know is trustworthy, I click Regenerate, and then it will regenerate it again based off of the sources that I've either approved or added. The length, I'm going to keep it at that for right now. Then it gives you, by default, even with the free account, a bulleted summary, some suggested vocabulary words, so you can use with AI to add more. Multiple choice questions. Again, if you click the AI button right here, you can add more questions, short answers, and some open-ended prompts. Now, this is all this you see here comes for free. Now, when you click here, get student activities, right now I'm on a free trial for the next few months. Everything you see here, all these workbooks and worksheets and graphic organizers and activities all come included with your premium trial. When your premium trial is up, only a couple of these, a small handful, will be available to you at that point. So if you're watching this video and you start today, when your trial is up, send me an email and I have a link that will extend your trial by 3 months. Keep that in mind. So let's say, for example, I want to do this reading with discussion questions resource here. It is aligned to that standard that I tagged. It's going to show me a preview of this. You can see what this is going to look like before I even give it to my students. If I look at this and I figure out, you know what, I really like this, I click on Export Activity. Take a second to generate. The first time you'll have to give permission to your Google account. That's a one-time deal. And once it generates, you'll have some options of how you want to get this activity to your students. You can open it immediately in Google Slides. If I click this, it'll open in Slides, then it'll be automatically saved in my Google Drive. You will then see a new folder automatically put in your drive called Diffit Resources. That's where all your stuff in Google will be automatically saved. You can push the slide deck straight to Google Classroom. You can download as a PDF or download as a PowerPoint if you choose. So I'm going to click Open Google Slides real quick. And by default, it will always have this teacher instruction page that tells you to delete it. And once you have this done, and then all of this is now 100% editable by you. If you have any questions about how to use Diffit, I'm only an email away, and enjoy.